Hello all, welcome back to Hum Tumor JavaScript. So today's topic is very simple. Like today we are going to check for empty string. Okay, there are lots of ways using which you can check whether an string is empty or not. Okay, so but what you are going to learn in this video is which is the best way to check for empty string. Okay, so there are lots of ways as I said. So you can go for text.length or else you can go to directly check the text. Okay, with equal to strict equality you can use. Okay, but this this type of like conditions fails. Okay, so I will show you what actually will happen and what will be the best way which will give you the perfect result. Okay, so I have already created one function. Okay, so check empty string function, we will pass it a string. Okay, so let us check using this. Okay, text dot length equal to 0. So most of us do this, like we used to test, you used to check the length of the string. If the length of the string is 0, then we think that the string is empty. Okay, so I will do one thing, we will log the result directly. Log demo result 1, result 1 which will be text dot length. Okay, so we will pass, we'll call this function directly. Okay, and in this we will pass just to check whether this is working fine or not. Okay, so over here also we have already logged. Okay, text dot length, and we have written text dot length equal to 0. So if we'll go to log, okay, so length is 10, so we got false, means this string is not empty. Okay, now let's do this. Now this is empty string. Okay, this is empty string as we all know. Okay, so got the length is equal to 0 and we passed the condition, passed that text dot length equal to 0. So this is, this result shows this string is empty. Now just assume that someone gives a space between this. For us, this is also an empty string. Okay, so basically if you are going to give an input box, okay, and over there you have put a validation. Okay, you have kept a validation of empty string, but someone is just writing down some kind of like just hit a space button. And so if you pass on, so what should be the output of this if you are going to use text dot length? So basically this is an empty string. Okay, but it has a space. Okay, so this should be an empty string, but as per this text dot length, this condition will fail. Okay, and you will see the length is 4 and they are saying that this string is not empty. Okay, so this text dot length is not going to work for this type of string. Now let's assume that, let me comment this wala thing. Okay, so take this, so this will work for this, I think. Yes, yeah, but again same for this, it will fail. Okay, so basically this and the length one both fails. Okay, so for some scenario it will work and for some scenario it will fail. So you will now have some question, what will the best way then, because most of us like knows length and this, but I will say you not these two are the best way. The best way is trim. Okay, so what we used to do, dot trim. Okay, so trim used to remove blank space. Okay, from the string, and it basically used to trim that. Okay, it is to remove the blank space from the string. Okay, from the string. So now how we can achieve like empty string check using trim? So that we have to do text dot trim dot length double equal to 0. Okay, so now what we will do, check over here, we will put this so that we will understand. Over here also, here it is fine, so whatever thing. So now just assume, so this is not an empty string which we are passing. Okay, so it is false. Okay, fine. Now assume we are passing this is an empty string. Okay, true. Now we are passing this is an empty string. See, length of text.trim.length is 0, and this gives us that this string is actually empty. So rather than using text.length, text triple equal to text double equal to that empty string, we should always go with text.trim.length. If you want to, if you are validating any kind of input, okay, for the length, for the string length, like you don't want a space or anything, you don't want actually a blank blank string, okay, so you should always go with text.trim.length rather than going with text.length or text equal to empty string. So most of us, I don't know whether you are aware about it or not, but at the initial phase of my career, initial phase of my career, I was also not aware about this. But while working, while getting the experience, I understood that this is the right way to check for empty string rather than going with text.length and text equal to this. So there may be any other approach which you may feel that is the easy and best. But what I have found is, as of now, this is the best approach which I have found to check the string whether it is empty or not. Okay, so if you have any doubt like for regarding this, you can comment down, okay? And if you like the content, so do subscribe and like this video. Thank you.